the man. Once again, return of the man. Watch my flow, you know that I'll be back. Here I am, return of the man.
Hello my beauties, welcome back to my channel. My name's Mary and I'm a natural hair and lifestyle content creator. Today we've got a natural hair video. We are reviewing the Garnier Method for curls. As a Garnier lover, I could not wait to try this. This is a 4-step treatment. Comes with pre-shampoo, shampoo, a mask and a spray. Garnier were making some bold statements with this one. I was reading up to 100-hour moisture, up to 72-hour moisture, up to 48-hour moisture, up to 1 week of moisture. I was like, really? You know I had to try this one for the girls, especially the curly girls who have the same hair type as me, which is low porosity, that struggles to get hydrated. And if it does get hydrated, it doesn't stay hydrated for long. I have 4B, 4C type hair. If anyone sits in the same remit as me, I would say that this video will help you thoroughly. And I bought the whole set so you didn't have to, okay? All of the products are sulfate and silicone free. They're cruelty free and vegan, and all products have a hyaluronic moisture complex and sheer fatty acid formula. But each product has a different percentage of this formula. It also says this range was specifically designed for curl types, including type 4 curls and coils. We're gonna put a pedal to the metal and see if this really is as hydrating as it's claiming to be for type 4 curls and coils specifically. Let's get into it. Although it was not my intention, we are starting this wash day on very dry, very dirty hair. We're starting off on a bad foot hair, so let's bear that in mind as we go through this review. But I wanted to show you the reality of what wash day can look like for me. We're gonna start with the product they've labeled 0, which is the pre-shampoo. This has 20% hyaluronic moisture complex and sheer fatty acids, and this is used on damp hair. This was so good. And you apply it from root to tip, leave on for 5 minutes, and then you rinse out. This states up to 100 hours of moisture, with the clause being that was based on instrumental tests.
Yeah, I know I look good. Yeah, I look fly. Baby, I'm just your type. I'm a baddie. I'm a baddie. Yeah, I know I look good. Yeah, I look fly. Baby, I'm just your type. I'm a baddie. I'm a baddie.
So when I had it on, it felt moisturized. Now I've washed it out. My hair does feel a little bit drier, but it doesn't feel as dry as before I started. But I can definitely feel the difference now that the pre-shampoo is out of my hair. So we're now going to go in with the shampoo. This shampoo has 5% of the hyaluronic moisture complex and sheer fatty acids. Quite runny. This one states it can give you up to 72 hours of moisture. This was based on instrumental tests they did after use of shampoo and mask. Love it straight away. Oh, it smells like watermelon, almost. Doesn't feel as moisturizing as they claim it to be, but that's just feeling, you know, it's just feeling. So oh no. Let's see if there's a difference in my curls, because that's what it mentions. Feels like I've just used a clarifying shampoo. Feels a bit stripped of moisture, to be honest.
Yeah, I know I look better than all the girls that you knew before. Had your chance, but I'm not playing anymore.
As you use the product, it feels like it's cleansing your strands. It's literally stripping away things in my hair. I can feel that, but it doesn't feel like it's doing it in a moisturizing way. Literally like a clarifying shampoo, stripping everything off. And then when I rinse the shampoo out, I can tell the difference. As I use the shampoo, it doesn't feel as drying, but immediately I wash it out, it feels like it's just dried out. Maybe dried out is not the word, but it just feels like it stripped a lot of moisture in my hair out. Yeah, my hair feels almost like rough to the hand now. It's quite stripping. I can feel it. I can just feel it stripping.
Come through, get your bags at the Matador. Silly boy, silly boy, silly boy. Feeling good, change my hair and you can't ignore. I'm in my bag, shut it to the yard.
Second wash, hair does feel, I can feel that it's cleaned and it's stripped away the dirt and the oils and whatever moisture I might have had. And you guys know I didn't start off with moisture anyway. So it does feel, it feels clean. If you're using it thinking it's a moisturizing shampoo, for my curls, my 4B, 4C curls, it's not moisturizing, it's more clarifying. And to be fair, that's fine. A shampoo is supposed to clean your scalp, it's supposed to clean your hair, so that's what I needed. Let's see, because what it claims at the back of the product is that you get up to 72 hours moisture, and this was based on the instrumental test they did after use of shampoo and mask. So I'm going to go in with the mask now and see if the mask is the one that puts the moisture back into my curls. And this is what the mask looks like. This says it can give up to 1 week of moisture. Again, the clause being that this was based on instrumental tests. And this has 13% of the hyaluronic moisture complex and shea fatty acids. All the products smell amazing. I haven't used number 3 yet, actually. I can't make that bold statement yet, but 0 to 2 so far smells so good. I really enjoy the smell. It's almost fruity. Yeah, fruity. With the shampoo, I almost smell like a watermelon kind of smell, but in a sweet way.
I would be so ahead if we're keeping score. Silly boy, silly boy, silly boy.
I really enjoy the smell. I really do. Fruity. That smells really nice. So this mask you can apparently use as a washout and a leave-in. So I'll use it as a leave-in also. But right now, let's just put on and wash it out and see how the hair feels after it's washed out. If that moisture's gone back into the curls. I'm not going to use too much of this because I am washing it out. But I want enough for my hair to be coated. Okay, this is my hair completely saturated in number 2, the mask. I'm going to now wash it out. To be honest, my hair doesn't feel like it's got moisture back in yet. Let's see, we'll keep going. We'll keep going. But how are the curls looking? How are they looking to you? How are they looking?
Now I'm glowed up and you're stuck by yourself. Yeah, I know I look good. Yeah, I look fly.
These are my curls after step 2, the mask. Let's get out of the shower and talk. The final step is to spray this, but I've got really dry hair. I don't see how. Okay, let's talk about the mask. My hair does not feel moisturized. It feels like it needs cream, needs a leave-in. So I can't just go in and spray this and that's it. So what I'm going to do is taking the same step 2 mask. It says it can be used as a leave-in on tips. So I'm going to put this on the tips of my hair whilst it's damp, because it says use whilst damp. You can also use on dry tips, but being that I've just finished wash day, I'm going to use it on the tips whilst damp. Okay, let me just do this as it is, and tomorrow if I feel my hair is dry, I'll revert to what I usually do. So we're just going to put this on the tips, spray with this, leave it to dry, and I'll let you know what I think. But I already feel this method for curls isn't for my hair type, unfortunately. especially as my hair's already dry. But I'm gonna give it a go. Never say never. It says just to focus on the tips, so that's what I'm doing.
Baby, I'm just your type. I'm a baddie.
Thing is, when you're using the product, it feels good. But then when it comes out, it's just like, you know?
I'm a baddie. Yeah, I know I look good. Yeah, I look fly. Baby, I'm just your type. I'm a baddie.
So that's it into the tips of my hair. And like I said, now it feels good. It feels good. Let's go in with the final step. Step 3, the spray, which promises 48 hours. Well, can't really say promises, but it says up to 48 hours of moisture and definition. So this has 5% of hyaluronic moisture complex with shea fatty acids. This is the only product that talks about definition. Take it to the root. Again, the clause is this is based on their instrumental tests.
I'm a baddie. Yeah, I know I look good.
So this again can be used in 2 ways. Either on wash days, spray on damp curls at the end of your routine, scrunch and let dry for extra curl definition. Or in between washes, spray on dry curls, scrunch and let dry to revive curl bounces.
Yeah, I know I look good.
I'm going with option 1 today, using it after the wash day whilst the hair's still damp. This is what my hair is looking like so far.
Good. Yeah, I know I look. Hit my cash app for all the time you wasted.
It is curl defying. I said I was going to come back and tell you guys how I felt about the products. I didn't even need to wait, to be honest. They spoke for themselves after the initial wash. I don't even feel like I need to give this a second try, a third try, a fourth try, a fifth try. Considering they're making that bold claim that it locks in moisture for, let's even go with the lesser amount. The least amount of hours is up to 48-hour mark, which was on the spray. I didn't even need 24 hours for me to tell that my hair was dry. Immediately I finished all the steps, my hair was dry. I knew I needed some help, okay? So products that are claiming can hold in moisture for up to 72 hours, 100 hours, and 1 week does not apply to me and my hair type. It's probably for the looser curls, the wavy curls, the curls that, as the spray said, you can scrunch up immediately you come out the shower. Because for my type 4 curls, baby, these were drying. The only thing I will say is that, and I believe it is step 3, the spray, it did give definition. Those curls were curling. Those coils were coiling. And I will say, when you compare it to how my hair was at the beginning of this video, you can see moisture was restored. However, it didn't last long. And to be honest, the moisture that was restored was based on the fact that my hair was very, very dry to begin with anyway. So it's not moisture that I can say was moisturizing moisture. It was more like, imagine you've been in a desert for 500 days, you haven't had any water, you finally get some water, of course you're gonna feel refreshed. That's what it was giving. Do you know what I mean? My hair was so dry at the beginning of this video that by the time I added a little bit of water, I added step 0, 1, 2, 3. My hair was thinking, yes, you know, you're reviving me finally. So it acted based on that. But when it came to the touch of my hand, yeah, it was giving dry. It was giving, there's friction. It was giving, where's the cream? Okay, because yes, I'm feeling a bit refreshed and revived now, but give me 2 hours and I'm gonna be begging you for some more. Would I recommend this set for the type 4 girlies? I 100% would not tell you to waste your money. I'll be so honest. If you're type 2, type 1, type 3, you have a higher chance of achieving the hours of moisturizing it's quote unquote promising on the tin. For definition now, if you're a definition babe and you don't care about moisture, then I would recommend. So that is my review. I hope you found it useful. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed, especially because it had some really bold claims, and I was really hoping that the hyaluronic complex would actually do something. And I was really hoping that because it specifically said it included type 4 girls, that they really had included us in this. But if you're a type 4 girly and you had a different experience, leave it in the comments below, because it could just be me. You know, I always want to give everyone a fair chance. So if it did work for you and you're a type 4 girl, please let the other girls know, okay? Because it might be you have high porosity hair and you don't need a lot of moisture. Leave your comment below. Will I still use Garnier products? 100%. Just not this range. That's the facts. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. This was an attempt for me to try and bring the hair videos back. But having reviewed this one, I remember why I stopped doing them in the first place. I don't really like spending my money on products that don't work for my hair. Especially the products that claim they're specifically for my hair, but they're not. But I need to give everyone a chance. If possible, I will give everyone a chance. So I'm not going to rule it out. If there's another product you want me to try, leave it in the comments below. But for now, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Please like, comment, share and subscribe, and pass this on to a friend so they don't waste their money, okay? I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye!
Watch my